Hi, hello, and welcome to Sorting Key Chaotic Playthroughs with me, Anniek, and my co-host, Eva. No guests today because we are playing a two-player game called The Bite. Um, Basically, zombies have happened, and so is the apocalypse. And we may have sort of kind of made it, but also maybe one of us got bitten by the ravenous hordes that were chasing us. Well, we know because we got dealt cards, but the other person doesn't know. Let's see. Oh, I skipped pronouns. I go by shaded pronouns. Eva, would you like to share yours? I like how the captions translated my name with honey. I have opinions. Eva, please tell me everything's working.
Aha!
There we
That
go.
was probably
The
super
reason,
loud for you.
yes, it was. It's okay. It's the apocalypse. Technology is weird.
Hi, hello. I'm
Hi.
Eva, and my pronouns are she, her, and also please clap because I noticed by myself that I was muted on stream. So
I am very proud of
things
you.
do work out.
I am still waiting for you to re-record the Eternal Grind Cafe. So I'm glad you
I
caught this
just
one.
talked about that yesterday, so thank you.
I wasn't there yesterday. I was probably in bed. Anyway, what we are doing today is called The Bite. It is a game by Dan Enders, and we got the print and play version. So we kind of hacked together a version of the deck in Roll20. So please watch us struggle as we figure out where we screwed up our own odds at some point, probably. Um, but yeah, I just played the entirely wrong music because why is a children's song playing? Look,
Oh,
it's
I just
fine.
assumed it was
Okay.
me this whole time and you were trying to
No,
uh
no. It's fine. We're good. Yeah, so we're playing The Bite, a game of survival and guilt experienced by two players. We'll do a little intro text in a second. I'm playing Georgia. Eva is playing someone whose name she didn't put on her Zoom call.
oh balls, and I didn't update the overlay either. Uh
Just stick with Laurel. I asked her to change her character name because I
I, I
don't like the way the name
I
Laurel feels in
can't
my mouth when I say it.
I can't stick with it because it's like that on the intro and it's easier for me to just fix this super quick. Um
Laurel, yeah, please.
Laurel.
Laurel.
Sorry to our
Anywho,
massive
sorry to
fans.
people who are called Laurel, but I don't like what it makes my tongue do. I'm not
Don't
neurodiverse.
set
My
me
mother
up.
had me tested.
Don't set me up like that.
Look, you do what you need to do. I will read the intro text to the game, and then we can get started because we will be drawing conversation cards, which will prompt us to talk about what our characters have been through. One of us may or may not be bitten. We don't know for sure. But in between us is the gun. It's in the center of the table. And with our last cards, uh, we will see. Actually, at any time, we can decide you're lying, you got bitten, I will reach for the gun. At which point we choose kill my companion, kill myself, or destroy the gun. We'll see. We'll see who's making it out alive this time. If anyone. Right.
It just occurred to me that if I have my cards open on stream the whole time, you could
Okay.
see them and if I've been bitten or not. So I'm just going to make a quick note before I switch over. We didn't really need Roll20 for this one, I realize.
We don't.
Um,
This is fine.
but I am gonna swap over just for a brief moment because I did make little cards and I made them
You
kind
did.
of cute and
You did.
zombie-rific for this. So,
Like to apologize for all the wild dogs in our setting.
so many wild dogs.
At least three of them?
I don't really have any wild dogs over on this side. I'm really sorry to say.
Wild parrots.
It's a jungle out there.
Sorry. Sure. Sure thing.
Was it Deathmatch Island where we had parrots?
Yeah.
Yeah. These things
And
happen.
Triangle Agency where we had pigeons. And Tales from the Loop also still has pigeons. So it's
Yeah,
not
but
just nautical
those
stuff.
aren't background noise pigeons.
True. True, true. The pigeons are the main event.
Yeah. Um okay.
Oh, this is fine. I can't see your cards like this. Or do you want me to move this one a little further away so it's not in with the everything
Maybe
else?
yeah, if I move that.
We did not test this before we started. This should come as no surprise to anyone at this point.
We keep playing weird card games and I don't typically.
I
No,
keep forgetting.
we did Exuvier,
We
which was
did.
like
Also a weird card game.
a weird card game. It was kind of fun, and I kind of regret that was like my big I can't do one shots. Because
Oh
I definitely
God.
remember rushing the end and being like, "Oh, you lived and or everything collapsed on you and you died."
Yes.
I'm gonna go back to the scene
Uh,
real quick just for
this
case.
game shouldn't take excessively long because we only got 5 cards each. And if it does take too long, one of us can just shoot the other. It's perfect. But yeah, we had to
Actually, I might have a
upload a
question.
card deck. What is your question? Is it a complicated question?
I don't think so. You also have the gun in your deck, correct?
No, I removed the gun from the deck. Did I not reload it?
No. Because I have the gun on the table and I also have the gun in my deck as one of my 5 cards.
Oh, I know what happened. That should be the bite card. Well, I know who got bitten. All
Oopsies.
right,
See, I didn't
let
want to
me.
ask, but I was like,
Oh.
I'm positive because I can see the list. So the bite, while Anniek figures out the card situation, I will say,
Why do we pick card? Look, Eva, swear to me that our next game has dice.
you're playing, you're in space and everything is fucked with Michael next week. So I can
Oh no.
swear that I have no control over that.
Keep talking. I'm fixing the deck.
Yeah. So, as Anniek said, actually, I don't know if you did say this part. It is a one-page game, literally a single A4 sized piece of paper. And I just got really stressed and saw my legal government name on the bottom of this document and could not figure out why. I assume it's this hideous browser I'm using. But
Oh, it's embedded in the PDF when you
yeah,
download it from
which
what's
makes
his
sense.
face? Drive Through RPG.
That's valid.
I already knew your legal name. I know where you live.
No, and that's fine. Because I was gonna double check. I know you said the author. I was just going to reiterate for that, but it does come with a nice so 2 PDFs. There's the game, super short, or short, written, and then a 4-page printable card file.
Which makes way more sense if you're not in different continents.
Which, yes. And then I was like, well, if we're just going to make them digital anyway and throw them up on Roll20, I'm just going to go a little extra on Canva. I had 30,000 other things to be doing, but whatever.
Yeah, we call it procrastination.
And I couldn't even copy paste, so I had to handwrite these all out. Just, not handwrite, but like hand type them all out. There are multiple conversation cards. I think there's 13, no, 6, there's 9.
9 conversation cards, 1 gun card, 1 bind card, and 1 X card.
Yep.
Okay, I've reshuffled. You may or may not have a bite card because we do we draw 3 cards. That's 2 conversations and a bite. We shuffle those, and one of those goes back in the deck. Which I just did again. Only now with a bite card instead of a gun card.
Okay. So
one
if
of us
I
may or
have
may
a
not be
gun
bitten.
card again, I shouldn't say anything, is what you're saying.
Just if you have a gun card again, assume it's a bite card and assume that I'm an idiot who doesn't know how custom decks work in Roll20.
You are not. We're also doing it this way because last time we did cards, which I customized kind of, but they were it was just a regular deck of 52.
We still drew cards that shouldn't have been in there.
Did we?
I got rid of the Jack at some point.
Jacks were supposed to be in there.
Oh, okay, cool.
To be clear.
I've said nothing.
Oh, maybe it was one you'd already drawn. I don't know. Roll20 is a whole other conversation. Thank you, Roll20,
it
for
adds
everything you
an
do.
extra layer of chaos to the chaotic playthroughs.
Yeah. Look, if you were here for a how to play, you're partially in love.
Don't.
But also,
I mean, you can learn with us.
That's more what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have I stalled enough?
Yes, you should have your cards and we should be good to go.
Okay. I should have 5 and I don't need to do anything with...
You should have 5. There should be 2 on the page that we're not touching. And you should not be telling me what is in your hand.
No. Nor should
you tell me if you do have the bite card, you can only but you can, if you want to play it, you can only play it as your last card. So you have to play everything else before you play a bite card.
Yes. Yes.
And then
I have to say, okay, no. We haven't played it yet. Like, we're not through the game yet, but we have played games where we are not aware of the end conditions, and it turned out they didn't have end conditions, and they were fun. And some of us are doing it again.
Do you not know the end condition?
No, I do. That's what I'm saying, is like, this game is very clear.
Yes. Fortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I did very much enjoy Murderous Ghost, but it is much less convoluted, I think, or potentially repetitive.
Also true. Yeah. Oh crap! Hang on, I did something really dumb. Oh no! No, we're good. Oh, I thought I deleted the complete playlist.
Oh no.
We're good. Playlist is still here. We're good. I was just multitasking, trying to switch to a different song. But we're good.
Okay. I will, while you're double checking the music,
yes,
I will say that content warnings are in chat. We do know some of them because it is a zombie apocalypse type game, so there is going to be zombies or references to zombie-like creatures, plague, infection. There is very clearly, I think, firearms involved, as well as PC death, possibly, PvP, potential suicide, potential betrayal, potential gaslighting, almost definitely blood of some sort, general zombie survival situations. I don't usually read them out loud, but we also don't usually have some of those on deck, which is why I want to just be clear about that. And then, because this is all improv, of course, there are
we don't know the full trigger warnings,
but yeah, Anniek and I have cleared conversations ahead of time, and I am changing my name in Zoom. I'm so sorry. Unrelated.
Thank you so much.
All right. There you go. Penny was the acceptable name, right? Yeah.
Sorry?
I was making sure Penny was the acceptable name.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
It's helpful that we just play a lot of random games together because I I don't think I need, unless you've changed something recently. I don't think I've checked our trigger warning document recently.
No, I've moved my weirdly big one into like a yellow. Like I just want to know if it's gonna come up. Um,
Fair.
I
I've
think
actually
I think it's like not aversion therapy. What's the one where you're in immersion therapy? That's not what it's called. Exposure.
exposure.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I mean, likewise, because I've moved my red to yellow, and it might actually be going green soon, because I've honestly, at this point, kind of stopped caring.
I'm gonna be real honest with you. I know it's people for you, but the lamprey picture from last week
Oh, that
threw
was,
me.
yeah.
I was fine with it, but I was not expecting it because, like, in my head, I just sort of.
I tried to telegraph had a lot of gross teeth.
Oh, you were not wrong, and I was pretty sure I knew like what kind of creature it was like without the picture, but
Uh-huh.
but your thing is also just specifically human.
Yes.
Yeah.
And often damage too.
Yeah.
My we're discussing my yellow line on teeth related torture things. Um, but also like
Which is funny because this is called the
once
bite,
again
but
we are not playing the game we said we play because we're chatting. Um, but I've been through so many dental treatments the past year.
and
As
I'm proud of you. I know
it's
it's
I
hard.
hate it all. It's all awful. I still get medicated for some of the worst of the appointments, but at the same time, I don't care anymore. It's been so
It's
much.
okay. It's
It's been
okay.
so
You did
much.
it, and you're doing it,
I
and
am.
no,
Yes.
that's
No, but that's also part of the reason it's moving further away from the red it used to be, because
also exposure
partly it's
therapy.
just exposure therapy. Like, what are they gonna do that they haven't done yet? You know,
Yeah.
with whatever. I've been through it at this point.
Yeah.
You can't scare me anymore. It's already happened.
But we don't want to medicate you to get through any of these games either. So
I mean, that's what the beer is for? Question mark. No, it isn't. But yeah.
yeah, I don't get that excuse at or that
Yeah. So for
benefit at
people
10
tuning
in the
in who are
morning for
new
me.
here, it's almost 8 p.m. where I live, so I have my Sunday evening RPG beer while we play this game.
We have a very quick exit one way or another from this game if need be, so I'm a little less concerned. Um, all right, would you like me to read the italicized text?
Yes, please.
Setting the mood.
Do you need creepier music for this? Or are we going
This is
sad
kind
already?
of like inspirationally
It's kind of fitting, right?
hopeful, a
Yeah.
little poignant maybe. I am
We could make it out alive. It's possible.
36-minute mark for when people want to actually watch gameplay. Put that on YouTube.
Jesus, we're the worst.
I think I'll do that from now on because that's very funny. Put a little timer in the corner.
Yes.
My God, I wish I had done that for Liminal Horror.
Oh no. I'm glad you didn't.
Same. Part 2 to air soon. All right. The bite.
I'm gonna mute myself for a second.
You slam the door closed, your partner barely making it through behind you. You can still feel their hands grabbing at your clothes, hear their moans echoing through the halls. The occasional thumping at the door reminds you that you are still trapped, even when you've run away. You won't sleep tonight. Hell, you haven't really slept in days, but you can try to ignore it for now. As you settle in with your companion, locked away safely in this small room, the doubts begin to enter your thoughts. What if they've been bitten?
They don't give a easy way to start to see who starts the game.
I think it's just choice.
Whoever
It just
wants
says
to
one
play
player.
a card. Yeah. Someone
So,
plays a card.
I don't think it really matters. If you want, we could roll high or low in D20.
Oh yeah. Yeah. In roll 20. Let's use roll 20 for this.
Yeah. A D20, right?
A D20. Slash. I thought she's got 11. I can beat that. Couldn't beat it.
Did you want to go first? You can just go first.
No, take it.
Okay. Um, shall I drag my conversation card onto the table?
Yes, please.
Yeah. I'm sorry to anyone watching me navigate Roll20 live on stream because it is rough.
Not your strong point.
Nope. All right. I am going to start with. I was gonna say I want to start with something like lighter and easier, but I recognize that is.
I don't think we have that particular option in the game.
We don't. I think some are by virtue of context heavier than others, but okay. I think we can breathe. Yeah?
I mean, it was pretty freaking close again.
I don't like how it's always close, really. How long do you think this will last? No, I know that sounds that's sort of a shift. But
no, I'm just
in general, not this like running and hiding, which is.
I was about to say, because everything in me needs to know what you mean by this. Are we talking how long are we stuck in this particular room? How long are we going to keep foraging in this fucking town? Or how long do I think it will take for the rest of the world to finish ending? You know, it's a little unspecific.
Well, let's start with your most optimistic one and go from there, because I could use a little optimism.
And a most optimistic one. I think if we lay low here, we can probably sneak out dawnish. I think we can take a few more days looking for supplies in this city. And since you wanted optimism, I will not speak on how I think the rest of the world is doing or how long it will be doing it for.
So, I guess asking what you would want to do when this is all over is sort of more of a what would you do with $1 million sort of question and less of a practically speaking.
I think we're more likely to get $1 million at this point than to find something to do when this is over.
You know, a long time ago, I saw a movie about a zombie movie, go figure, about a heist in Las Vegas. And I don't even really want money at this point. Just, like, I'd settle for a good, undented can of beans.
Oof. Sky's the limit.
Yeah. Well,
I would settle for perfectly toasted toast with a little bit of salted butter.
Oh, no, that's the good stuff.
Right? Like, I don't need any gourmet anything, but perfectly toasted fresh bread. It still crackles, and it's warm enough to have the butter melt just enough.
Yeah, just seep through the oh.
Yeah, and like the toast sweats onto your plate before you grab it.
I think the last butter I saw was that, well, not butter, it was that empty I can't believe it's not butter container. And I was so tempted to like scrape that, and I was like,
Okay,
I
so that is
haven't
desperate.
gone that
I
far
think I
yet,
need to be.
right?
Yeah, no, I think we need to. I need to be closer to starvation before I go for. I can't believe it's not butter, butter. Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever the hell that was.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little tired of beans. Grateful we have food. Not deeply
Honestly, beans and
into
toast,
beans
the two of them
anymore.
together, not terrible. Not gourmet.
Very, very British.
It is very
If you
British.
if you make like white beans and tomato sauce on toast, that would be British gourmet meal.
And also peas for some reason, but like mushy peas. I'm
Only
not
if you
sure
pair
how
them
to
with
make.
mashed potatoes. Do the British not have teeth?
I don't know. I'm also not sure. Do you just overboil the peas? Do you just smush them?
I think this is where more butter comes in. I think you mush them with butter. Do we also mush potatoes with butter?
Okay, they have their faults, but I'm not going to be mad about adding butter to anything.
Everything.
Everything. But honestly, any fresh vegetable at this point, legume.
I roasted broccoli.
Yeah. Well, now I'm hungry and depressed.
Yeah. Well, we just gotta lay low. You good? Any scrapes? Any bruises? Anything hurt
I
worse than
am
normal?
uh, new normal or old normal because I am just scrapes and
New
bruises,
normal. New normal.
and I'm covered in I think 3 layers of filth.
Yeah.
Um, and I don't know what that stain is on my knee. Hoping it's oil, which I never thought I would say. Mud?
Mud. Mud.
We'll say mud.
We'll say mud.
But nothing, you know, some dubious right pocket drugs wouldn't fix. Um,
Yeah.
how are you feeling?
I don't think depressed is the word. It's just sort of more of a cynical kind of thing. As we said, we're going to be careful this time. It's going to be fine this time. There's bound to be good stuff here, and here we are.
Could have been less
Like,
fine.
yes, it also could have been less terrible.
I
You know?
mean, yes, there's. I'm just gonna gesture at the door.
Look, before all of this happened, as you know, I was, not super yacht jet setting rich multi-billionaire happy, but good enough. Like
I
when
keep
did I
hearing
become
those
a when
people
did
like.
I
Sorry, I was just. People always say like money doesn't buy you happiness, but I sort of feel like it helps a lot.
I mean it used to.
Well, yeah.
We're currently taking eat the rich a little more literal, which is helpful. Um
Do you feel like
I'm
eating the rich or anyone of any socioeconomic level?
No, I mean the
Okay.
zombies are eating the rich.
Yes. Which is fine, all things
Which
considered.
good for them, a healthy ecosystem.
Yeah. Gatekeep, girl
Uh
boss, something.
yeah, and the more billionaires they eat, the less they chase me. So perfect. I'm just sitting here in the dark in a room, out of breath, feet hurt, ankles hurt, knees hurt, hips hurt, back hurts. I haven't slept in a bed or stopped running in a week. And I'm wondering when I became a person who dreams of buttered toast.
I mean, yeah, when you put it like that, we should stretch
What?
more.
God, yes. yes, we should stretch more. To be fair, that's something I said before the apocalypse as well. And every month I made a little schedule that, and I promised myself I'd do the YouTube yoga, and I downloaded the yoga apps, and every month and like midway, the month's halfway done. Better start next month.
I'm feeling a little more motivated to like stick with it. Maybe like
Yeah.
now. I think. Yeah.
Valid, but also who has the time? Like I used to think I was busy before all of this, but the whole relentless grind to stay alive got even more literal, a hopeless grind to stay alive, you know? Who knew capitalism wasn't the worst option?
Yeah. Wait, so you were comfortable in grinding. What were you doing?
Oh,
Besides not
yeah,
stretching, I got that part.
there.
And I think I'm gonna sit on the ground. I'm already filthy. I'm just gonna
Oh,
take up a little space here, and I think I'm gonna stretch my hammies. Is that something people say? Is that what this is?
please don't ever use the word hammies again.
Okay, well I'm gonna stretch whatever this is.
Look, when I say comfortable but also grind, I I don't think I've told you what I did before. And I'm just going to ask you to keep an open mind and don't hate me. I did what I had to do. I was a lifestyle coach. I made a lot of money, but I also had to keep getting clients and keep bullshitting them so I could keep money.
I'm gonna be real honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not responsible for the situation we're in, so like my judgment levels are like the bar has come way down. Like
Valid.
you
And
know.
it's not like I did, I didn't do, it wasn't criminal stuff or anything.
Yeah, well, it wasn't like, dark net,
No,
biohacking,
no. No.
whatever.
Not
Right.
the greatest person, but also not the worst.
No, like morally questionable, but in like a
Yeah,
yeah, a white collar
yeah,
sort of way.
exactly.
God, remember
Like,
having white collars?
oh, oh, with
Just
a cute little
clean
black
anything.
corset over it.
Yeah, I mean, now we're
Yeah,
going into fashion. I was just thinking,
I did a lot of Ren fairs.
oh, oh, interesting. Was there overlap
Look,
between that and your lifestyle coaching, or?
it's a really good place to find people with low self-esteem.
Always be grinding. I could see it.
Look, not all of them. The cooler the outfit, the more likely that they know who they are and they're comfortable. But if you hang out near the stalls where like the early 20s are trying to decide if they should dress up or if they're too cool to dress up,
Mm-hmm.
that's yeah.
Huh. I
I'm
mean,
just
I would
saying.
say I would keep that in mind, but also,
I think we're past that part.
I don't think I'll be poaching on your.
No. Also, I only look, I did the lifestyle coaching in a semi-predatory way because honestly, that's the only way to do it, I think.
No offense, I was
I
going to ask if
didn't
there's a non
No, there's
predatory.
no, no. Well, there's the whole I can coach you to become a coach and make like a little pyramid and don't call it an MLM kind of thing. I never did that part.
Oh, okay.
I never like lured other people into the lifestyle coach lifestyle. I had
Okay.
limits. But yeah, not a lot of lifestyle coaching left to do. So now we just forage and run.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be real honest. I think we're kind of on the same page. I don't really have questions about how to change or update or hack my life. I think that's something sometimes people would say.
I think at this point, we're focusing on the whole staying alive part. Forget hacking anything.
Um,
Look, I'm can't believe I'm doing this, but I will join you on the floor because I'm so tired.
it's kind of nice down here, actually. It's cool.
Is it?
I
This
can't
music
say
got weirdly intense.
I did anything that glamorous. This music change got loud, I think. I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't.
Not for you. No. It's fine for me, but for others, I think it was.
I was gonna go back to less creepy music anyway, since.
I was gonna say it was getting a little intense.
Which one was I doing before? Oh, that wasn't so good. There we go. Go back to who we used to be. Happy thoughts. Ignore the undead pounding on the door behind us.
Ah, yes. I mean, I don't know if I have any more applicable life skills here. I worked in a bookstore.
Oh, fun.
Not a whole lot else to do with archaeology degree, it turns out, unless you manage to like get into.
I thought you could do like archaeology with it.
Yeah, you gotta know the right people, and like you have to actually be either have the money to do your own thing or get picked up by other people to do their thing, and not a lot of space for your own research if you're not like.
What
Yeah,
would your
one of
research
those
have
two.
been?
Well, when this all went down, I was pretty much willing to do anything. I would have loved to go to dig sites literally anywhere. If you found a tooth in Antarctica, I would go.
Yeah.
It could even be a penguin tooth at this point. I didn't care. Even a modern penguin tooth. I'm not even sure penguin have to have teeth, right?
Penguins don't have teeth. No, but look, you did archaeology, not biology. It's fine.
It's fine.
I don't think they have teeth. Oh, things I missed from before. Google.
Oh my gosh.
What do you mean I suddenly have to remember stuff?
No. No, and like, is this plant poisonous? Is this... How do you make water drinkable when it looks like...
Yeah.
Pond water?
Is this the mushroom that'll kill you, or is this the tasty mushroom?
I haven't had mushrooms in so long, and at this point, to be fair, I could go for a mushroom of just about any kind.
To be fair, I didn't actually eat mushrooms before this either, but... At this point, I'm not sure what the mushrooms are growing on either. And somehow the thought of eating mushrooms that grew on people is also not doing it for me. Again, probably would if I was actually at the starvation point, but
Sure.
Currently we have enough beans to say no to mushrooms grown on questionable soil, things. Also,
I don't think we should eat any mushrooms on people.
Also, I've been mainly focusing on running and not getting bitten and not dying and staying away from men. I don't know what kind of zombies they are. Like, I took a mental health break from the news, so I kind of missed what happened until it was happening in my building. These could be like pre outbreak media. Are these cordyceps zombies? In which case, no mushrooms, no fungi, no nothing. Or are these like Walking Dead zombies where it's a weird virus? Or is it more like a noosh flesh kind of thing? You know?
I'm gonna be real honest. I think Walking Dead was the only part I caught of that.
Oh, are you feeling
Did you
okay?
say Newsflesh?
It's a really good book.
Newsflash?
No, no News Flesh. It's a really good book.
Okay.
I don't think you could still get it, honestly, but it was really a good book. Part of a trilogy and then part of like an AU. It's
Oh
if
wait,
you
it had
find
like
it
the
in the
RSS
library.
feed on the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I've seen it. Um,
Okay.
I weirdly not a big reader.
You
Um,
worked in a. Okay.
it was a paycheck, and I
Valid.
just kind of kept thinking, you know, like my grant will come in. I've written so many grants.
Yeah.
Wow, somehow I'm more depressed.
I.
Um,
Mhm.
I think the other thing was like it was just was your family like, hey, like follow us like in our footsteps, or like go do your own thing, blaze your own path?
Oh. They claimed it was a blaze your own path kind of thing until my own path involved moving abroad and not coming home every Christmas, Easter weekend. It was a blaze your own path, but do it within 10 miles of home. It
Ah,
kind of didn't.
indeed.
So, yeah. You could be anything, just do it here. But, yeah.
So they
No.
were like cool with the whole life coach thing?
Yeah. Well, I don't think they got it. I think that they sounded supportive in a way that people that don't actually know what you do sound supportive. Generic support.
Sure.
Like, how's it going? And then they like tell about the retreat I led or something, and you get that sounds great, honey. And you're like, oh, you didn't hear a word I said. But that's okay, because you're trying. Oh, and there was a ban. I was not allowed to lifestyle coach them at all.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Don't mention it. Yeah, I guess.
How did they talk about you to the rest of your family?
Huh?
Like, did they just say you were off finding yourself, or?
Oh, a lot of you know how she is statements. Because most of the family did stay local. So a lot of how after a while you can be like on the outside of your own family, right? There'd be
Oh, I get it.
like there was a lot of assuming. I heard news about people because they told everyone, and it turns out they told everyone over Sunday brunch. So I'd get like oh, it's so and so's first birthday. I'm like, what? When did they have a child? What is happening here? Surely you noticed. No, no. Duh.
That's so sad.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't mind that much. Like,
Really?
good for them. I could never have spent my entire life there. Oh well. Did your family try to support you through the archaeology thing, or were they just like once you got a paycheck, they were like, just stay put?
No, it was definitely more of a hey, at least there's room for advancement. At least, yeah, you're getting a
You
paycheck.
can be a manager next year.
Yeah, it was not not supportive.
But like when you were studying already, or just when the grants kept not coming in?
It was a lack of understanding the value in understanding the past, right? They were definitely more um, business degree focus or
Yeah, why do it if it doesn't earn money?
yeah, my uncle would ask me every year at Thanksgiving why not pre-law,
Ugh,
and I
of
was
all
like,
the things.
but why?
Yeah.
um
No, yeah. My family is less of the make more money, become CEO thing, and like I said, more of a local thing. One point I was like, well, what would I even do here?
mm-hmm.
So many suggestions that I could become a realtor,
Oh,
'cause that's also helping people.
I suppose.
Mm, no, just no.
Are you looking for anyone like siblings? Any anyone out here?
Oh, they're not going to be out here.
Yeah.
Um, Either I need to go back there and I'll find them all on my grandma's farm, holed up together,
Mm-hmm.
uh, or they all died trying to save each other. I don't think there's much of an in-between option, and they certainly wouldn't have gotten to any of the evacuation centers. So yeah. And it's not exactly close enough that it's like I'm just gonna I'm just gonna go check, right?
Yeah.
That'd be a lot of planning. Probably require some kind of vehicle, which I haven't been great about finding fuel either.
And that's if there's any roads that aren't blocked immediately
Or
after you set
raiders
off.
or zombies.
Raiders. God.
I've been pretty. I don't think I've stayed this put probably ever, but also at least I'm still alive, so I guess there's something to be said for it after all. But yeah. You, mom, dad, siblings, cousins, significant other.
Yeah, no no significant other. I mean they're on the other side of the country and some are on the other side of the I mean, it might as well be the other side of the world, right?
At this point, yes.
I never thought I'd miss landlines. Like even landlines would be nice.
Look, if we're going back to depressing, like scale downs we'd accept, I would settle for a letter at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you say we had beans left?
Yeah. And some water. And also said we'd wait at least till dawn, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
think I might have a think I might have a nap. I
Honestly,
think
not a bad idea.
this is one of the more secure rooms we've been in this week.
Do you want to do some shifts?
Yeah. You eat, I sleep. You sleep, I eat.
Sounds like a deal.
Okay. Georgia will take off her coat to use as like a shitty ass pillow. Roll a cat and beans towards you and try and get some sleep because we're in a nice enclosed space and maybe this is as good a time as any.
We are safe, presumably, for now.
Exactly. Because obviously neither of us got bitten in that scuffle,
Clearly not. We
right?
both said we're pretty okay.
Yeah, neither of us had like injuries. We're just dirty.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine. I can see jump kit loading on screen.
Oh, that's funny. Bloop. It's because I can't hear any sound, and I'm assuming it's because my.
Ah,
Speaking of which, I think we're
well,
going to take a little break.
break. Perfect.
um,
10 minutes, 15 minutes. I still have to
mhm.
pet pets. And I have 3 dogs now, so I have to pet all of them.
Yes, that takes quite a while, and I have a cat sunning herself. So
Unlike our characters, stretch.
that might be my favorite thing to come out of this is maybe.
Maybe we should stretch more.
Pet your pets, take your meds, drink your water. We will be back shortly.
Yeah. Hi, hello, and welcome back. Thank you for sticking through our extended break as Eva's internet continues to be, well, post-apocalyptic, really. Please forgive us any drops in frame rate or other tech issues. It was, look, the zombie apocalypse happened. It's a miracle we're here at all,
Honestly,
honestly.
we have beans and a
Uh,
gun, and that's it.
some water, and Georgia is having a lovely nap
Oh yeah, some
while
water.
Penny is eating beans.
Yes. Um, if you saw my name was Laurel earlier, no, you didn't. Um, I'm
Well, certainly
very,
wasn't.
very sorry
I
that
am
I
switching
just.
music now, though. I'm safe with this one. Hang on.
I'm very
Not
sorry
a
that I just
creepy
like
one.
punched my mic.
Do you
Oh.
wake me up for my shift, or do you shoot me in my sleep, as you were saying during the break? I didn't get bitten. I'm just
To be clear, that was a joke.
cynic.
That was a joke
Um,
because of my issues.
Basically, shooting me is Eva's way out of tech issues. There's no
Yes.
in-character reason for it at this point.
Um. Yeah. Exclamation mark. Content warnings. Um.
I thought you were gonna say exclamation mark tech issues.
God, that's a good one though.
That'd be useful for the future.
I know exactly what to do. Um. I'm not doing it now because
Please
time
don't.
and
Your
bandwidth.
PC is already going.
Um. I will absolutely mark. Nope. Wake up, Georgia. Whenever I said I would
Perfect.
for shift change.
Shift change.
And then I
George
will nap
will.
unless
No, yeah. Honestly, not the worst floor we've had.
the bar
It's
really
fairly
is in
even.
hell.
It's fairly even. There's no gravel. I haven't been walked on by any notable bugs yet. You
I
know,
didn't see
it's
any. If I saw anything really concerning, I figured I'd let you know or try
yeah.
and like take care of it. I didn't want to
So
like
it's
loom over you, but
thank you.
yeah. Well, I mean to like get
No
a bug
promises
off.
on my startle reflex.
Yeah. I think we're all a
No,
little
but
jumpy right now.
we've slept rougher. I'll let you sleep. Let you, yeah. I'll eat stuff. Beans, gross, whatever. I guess they'd always say I should have more fiber.
Fiber and stretching. Hell of an apocalypse.
Oh, God. Not the health food journey I envisioned. Go sleep. It's fine.
Penny is going to gather her jacket and model George's.
Shitty pillow.
Yeah, take over uh, the
Copycat.
sleeper spot. I'm gonna do like a quick look around just because she mentioned bugs, but finding it acceptable. I would never say bug free, but acceptable given the circumstances.
Acceptable levels of bug.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
I'll fall asleep.
Uh, Georgia would not loom over you. I'm also currently not shooting you in your sleep. But a bit of
Find you a friend who will do both.
or neither.
Or neither.
I think Georgia would at least like just scan you to see if there's, now that your jacket's off, any obvious like new weird stains in addition to the old questionable stains. Any bite marks? Any new rips or shreds or
I mean, there's probably some new shreds. Probably some new. I mean, could anyone really tell? You were a lifestyle coach, not a forensic anything. Who's to
That's why I
say?
said I'm looking for the obvious
Yeah,
things.
yes. Who's to say if the new rips are from teeth or claws or fingernails or what have you? I
Find the way you're dodging the question suspicious, but it's an out of character thing.
you probably do find old dried blood just not attached to any particular wounds. You definitely see the scrapes and the bruises that she mentioned. I mean, that you can see based on what she's wearing and
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. But I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Although that would be the funniest way of ending this is if you just look at her while she's sleeping and see a giant like
yeah, just watch, see the teeth mark.
shoulder.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Like
I think it's real stiff.
when you roll over and your shirt hikes up a little and there's just a piece of your torso gone, I think at that point it would be fairly obvious you have to reach for the gun.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you.
No, well, currently though, you look perfectly fine? Question mark. Yeah. Do my watch. Wake you up when we said I would, but with a penny. I've got some
Georgia?
moderately bad news.
I can't even. I don't even want to guess what that could be.
It's the obvious one. It is in fact dawn,
Oh.
and opposed to having fewer infected in front of our door, we have more. So we're going to be in here.
I was kind of hoping for the fewer, so.
Yeah. That's why I said it was bad news.
Okay. We're resourceful. We can. Resource.
You mean wait it out longer? There's nothing to do. There's nothing to be done. How are you feeling?
Tic-tac-toe?
Scratchy throat? Dry eyes?
I just woke up, so kind of.
Thought you looked a little...
Peaky?
Yeah. Honestly, I was going to go with unwashed, but hey, same.
Yeah, I look that way because I am that way. So are you. Why, do you feel weird?
Weird? No. like I'm covered in a layer of grime that may never scrub off again, yes.
Does any of that grime seem suspiciously bloody? Or one might say infected?
I don't think so. I think she would have re-braided her hair in that it should have been washed a month ago. So we're going for a greasy French plait kind of situation.
Sure.
She's like, no, I miss baths
God.
and hot showers.
I know we're doing this to ourselves, but yeah.
I know. Look, I've been running since the start of this. I think this is the first time I've had an actual, and I hesitate to use the word, break. And it's giving me enough time to miss a lot of things I didn't have time to miss before.
It's just kind of non-stop, isn't it?
Yeah. It's always just like you try to keep tabs on your people
And then they're
gone
or not your people anymore.
or not your people or never were your people, as it turns out.
I kind of think that's the most disappointing one for me.
I grifted for a living, so I kind of figured most people were either stupid or unreliable, so I'm not surprised. It does still suck.
Yes. Um,
I think that like the good people and like the good Samaritans, they probably like died first, honestly.
I think I got kind of lucky with just I think I was just running from one thing to the next that I didn't have time to question morals. Like I wasn't in a situation where it was someone else or me until later, you know? There
Yeah.
wasn't remember the thing about like if you're running away from a bear, which I don't think you should do anyway, but if you were like you don't have to be faster than the bear, just faster than the
Just to
person
be
you're
faster than this other person.
yeah. So, that wasn't really a there were a lot of bears, but
Yeah.
I guess no opportunities to trip anyone. That sounds really terrible, but you know what I mean. I hope.
I, yeah. I may have tripped one or two people. In my defense, they weren't good people.
I was gonna ask. Uh, although
It was
also,
when upstanding citizens start making checkpoints.
ah, yes.
Yes. I may have uh left a door open when I vacated that particular premise.
I feel like that's a serve. I mean, one could argue that, you know, now there's even more zombies, but
Yeah. But there's fewer assholes. The zombies at least are honest about what they are.
well, and they're not messing things up for the rest of us, right?
Yeah.
I think that's okay. You don't need my approval, obviously, but
No, no. Also not tempted to leave to like run and leave the door open, so, you know.
no, that's real good. Thank you. Um, sorry,
Yeah.
I thought for a brief moment there was something in the window being extremely dubious. Zombie cat. Um,
Oh, the worst. Cute yet evil.
so have you just kind of been moving from group to group this whole time? Or did you
Yeah.
have like a core that you started with and then
Ah, a core seems too close knit. I was leading the retreat when everything kicked off. So they were my clients. And I think at this point, you may have picked up that I wasn't particularly impressed with the kind of people that pick me as their lifestyle coach. Like, I get it. Uh, I made it possible to believe my bullshit. You know, nice social media, slick website, good word of mouth. Um, so I get it, but also it's hard to respect people who will buy your bullshit, you know? So they weren't bad people, but not the kind of group that will be one of the close-knit survivor packs. Like one immediately cut off to go find his husband,
sure.
presumed dead. Uh, one, honestly,
Risky, but
no,
I
I
do
lied.
get it.
No, I lied. I respect the hell out of one of them. She saw what was happening and just noped out.
Fair, I understand it.
No judgment, solid choice.
Nope. Yep.
And then the rest of us went to try to get one of the safe zones they were broadcasting, and it just everything went to hell on the way there.
Was it? Did you get there? Was it one of the real safe zones, or was it one of the not
Oh,
safe
it
zones?
used to be a real safe zone, but someone probably hit a bite or someone left the proverbial door open because uh, zombie military is not something I need to see again anytime soon. Though it is kind of funny to watch them trip over their guns. I shouldn't laugh, but it was kind of funny.
No, I mean you gotta take joy where you can, right?
Yeah. You?
I had I'd say a small group. It was maybe 5 of us, um, and we covered some ground. Um,
Yeah. And considering where you mentioned coming from and finding yourself here, that's a decent amount of ground.
but none of them were really my friends to begin with. We didn't start off from before,
Yeah.
um, and none of them
Group
were.
made like convenience.
Yeah, and so when we met up with another group that was going in a direction that I felt kind of better about, I just branched off with them.
Yeah.
Um, and we just kind of scurried. I felt like a rabbit. I still feel like a rabbit. Um, but I tried not to go off with folk who wanted to shoot first, ask questions later. I wanted to avoid noise, you know? So a lot more skulking, a lot less guns blazing or machetes hacking or whatever, you know.
Wait. Backtrack. You had machetes?
Yeah.
Where did you get machetes? Guns, I get.
The garden store, I assume? I don't know. I wasn't part of any. I found mine off of somebody who no longer needed it. But,
Fair.
I mean, they're just for brush clearing.
Yep.
or were.
Sorry. That sounded judgmental. I've always wondered. Some of my favorites were the people with chainsaws who forgot chainsaws
Oh
need
my
fuel.
god. Look, I can see it in a pinch. Last stand. I don't see how that's gonna work long term. Wouldn't the chain gunk up like immediately? How do you clean that?
Yeah,
You
I don't
can't just
think
like
you
rinse it off, even if you have water to waste.
pick it out, but then
Where,
ew.
where are you gonna find oil for it? Like, doesn't it take like a special kind of like bar oil plus whatever you're powering it with? It's hard enough to find fuel. Never mind batteries if you have a battery operated one.
Huh.
Did
All
you want a
valid questions.
chainsaw? I feel real bad if you wanted a chainsaw. It does look
No.
cool.
I think it's one of those things that's nice in theory, but has no practical application in the zombie apocalypse. I think the machete would be the better choice if you can get one. Also, the noise the thing makes, you would attract just whatever packs nearby.
Oh god. Yeah, no, like the gun's bad enough, but it's like one sound and then you're done, or
Yeah, you can like
until you
shoot and
shoot
run.
again.
Well, but you can shoot from a distance at
Yeah,
least.
yeah. Or through a pillow? Is that how you
Does
make a
that actually
silencer?
work?
Gallon of
I
milk?
think
I
that's
don't know. This
I think that's
is
a movie thing.
that might be a movie thing. Also, my god, I'd kill for a pillow right now.
Oh, a memory foam one.
Oh,
Oh,
I I'm sorry. I think I'm about to cry over a pillow. So uh let's just
look, while you were sleeping, I was doing a mental exercise about toast, so no judgment here.
I can't blame you.
Should not
I'm
have we should not have had a conversation like before sleeping.
no.
Ugh, the dreams.
Kind of curious about your toaster sizes. I'm gonna workshop that one. I don't think that's a
Toaster sizes.
Isn't that what I said?
No, that is what you said. I'm just having a difficulty parsing if there's a question in there
Oh,
or judgment or
no judgment. I was just sort of wondering about what your toast exercises were, but then I got down the rabbit hole of what a toast exercise would be called. So like toaster size,
ah.
but I'm not
See, because it
feeling
was
it.
right when you said toaster size. I think like you said two words, namely toaster and
Oh,
size as in SIZE, and I went, well, I have the standard double decker that everybody has. You know, I didn't make the mental leap to jazzercise, but with toast.
when I hear double decker, I realize that we have bigger issues right now. Um,
Do we though? We're not leaving anytime soon. We have nothing but time.
hashtag educational. Um, when I think double decker,
Hang on, my butt hurts. Stupid concrete floor.
it's not
Yeah,
like
no,
there's
keep going.
any good position here. So, and that's not even something stretching would help, right?
I
So,
no, this is just the concrete and my butt pads. I cannot stretch. But keep going.
it
I'm just gonna be
might
over
look
here.
like Penny's checking Georgia out, but if you move your shirt like that while you're shifting, she is gonna check your shoulders for bite marks. um, but also, a nice pair of shoulders is pretty nice. So,
It's fair.
in a non-creepy way. Um, uh,
Look, you standing permission to objectify me. I'm used to it at this point.
yes, perfect. Likewise. Um, consent is important. Um,
His.
so when I think double decker, it's layer A, layer B
Mm-hmm.
on top of each other. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know how that works with making
Oh,
toast.
oh, you poor
Toaster.
honey. Okay.
Do you mean a toaster oven where it's like got the little window and it's like a miniature regular oven?
So that is what it looks like, only I just take a regular toaster and put it on the side.
Oh my god. That
Because
makes
if
so
you're
much
making it
sense.
right, because if you're making like a cheese motor, you can't leak down because that's where the electrical
I
wiring
had
is. So if
little
you flip it
bags
on
for
the
that because I
side,
didn't want cheese all up in my grill.
yeah, but I see what you did there. But usually those bags are like plastic, and even though I may
Oh, for
not be an
sure.
actual lifestyle coach, there were limits. Like the same as people who use bags in their slow cooker because they don't want to wash their slow cooker. Like,
Oh,
stop slurping plastic and just clean your shit.
yeah. No, that makes sense. Oh, I had never thought of because I'd make like a little brie and banana like it was the poor girl's panini is what it was because I didn't have a panini
There.
press. And
I
I
did at one point just fully switch to a panini press.
yeah, which is what I ended up doing because I never thought of putting it on its side because yeah, I don't want
Yeah,
any
I
cheese, but
switched
certainly not brie like just all up in there.
I switched to the panini press because I needed more surface area.
Um,
Back in the day when I could toast a full Turkish bread and pretend it was a pizza. Why are we doing this? I'm so
it's the
hungry.
toast. We just keep coming back to the toast. Okay, okay. Off of food. Um, okay. Um, we've done things to get where we are, right?
Yep.
Um, have you killed anyone before?
I I think it was roughly 7 minutes ago where I admitted to zombifying some
Yeah, no,
righteous
I
citizens.
yes. Let me rephrase that with that. Have you killed anyone you felt badly about?
Oh, that is a much different question.
Yes. It's not that I don't see them as people, you understand, because they were,
No,
but
I
also
get
they were
it.
kind of asked like that was a freebie, I think.
Again, I saw it as improving the world
Yeah,
despite
you'd
making
do
more
it
zombies
again.
somehow.
I'd cheer you on.
I actually would.
I'd do it.
Oh,
I didn't have the opportunity, to be clear, but
I'm not counting people that were like obviously infected because killing them is doing them a
that's
mercy
different.
because
Yeah.
no one wants to be a shambling, rotting, gross corpse. So I guess
Is that not really what billionaires are deep down? Anyway,
look,
um,
look, you're not I'm not saying you're wrong. I yes, I did kill someone who wasn't clearly infected that I felt bad about because he wasn't a bad person. He was a very scared person who was so scared he was irrational and dangerous to us. He was with one of the groups I was with, and he had this massive freak out panic attack at a time we couldn't afford a massive freak out panic attack. And look, the killing blow wasn't mine.
sure. You
But
were a vote.
when you mention you don't have to be faster than the bear,
Yeah.
uh we were fleeing. Things were looking very badly. And I shot him in the knee
That
and
would
I
do it.
kept going.
That would do it.
And yes, I feel really bad. And at the same time, hey, at least I'm alive to feel bad about it. because otherwise it would have been a TPK.
Do have to say, I do appreciate toilet paper. What?
Oh, you're in a bookstore and you were not a gamer? See, that used to be a Venn diagram that's just
It
a
was a
full overlap.
paycheck.
Right. In my defense, there's also a lot of archaeologists who play this game. So I had a bit of a Dungeons and Dragons habit.
Okay. I do know what Dungeons and Dragons is.
Oh, good. At least some of the zeitgeist seeped in. TPK stands for Total Party Kill. So,
Oh.
like, just a full. Oh, you also
Oh.
would know what a full wipe means. Yeah, it would have just been like the entire group would have died.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. And in context that I probably could have figured that out. Yeah, I
So
think
yeah,
I do have to say I really appreciate you not being a attention drawer.
yeah, it seems like an easy way to die
Yeah. I feel like at
in
this
the
point in
current climate.
for how long, like, they probably in the first couple of waves of people who didn't make it. No, I'm pretty lucky so far that after the outbreak, I haven't had to kill anyone. Any non-turned,
How,
of course.
how about before the outbreak?
There was a hidden. Well, I didn't run, but it's why I don't drive anymore. I
Besides the not having fuels or vehicles or
Right, but yeah, before the outbreak, I didn't drive for a while because of
at least,
the
at least you
trauma.
didn't run.
No, I mean, it was my car, and I kind of messed my car up pretty bad too, so I can really leave even if I wanted to. Um, Seems like a really shitty thing to get brownie points for, but
Congrats, you did the morally bare minimum. I'm
yeah.
sorry, that sounded super shitty.
I know what you meant. I know where you were coming from, and I appreciate it. It's something I haven't really not a lot of therapy these days. Um,
Well, also apparently also not before.
I tried. I tried. In my defense, it was night. They were wearing black. Nothing reflective. Nothing reflective. You sure
I'm
didn't
torn
see a cat
between
in that
saying
window?
I am. Yeah, no, don't go through, don't do anything with the window. I'm really torn between saying I get it and saying that sounds like victim blaming.
See,
But also I get it because it is
it
very difficult
is
to see
rough,
them.
right? Like, I
Yeah,
absolutely, for sure, had fault there.
yeah. But
Things also
also,
could have played out differently.
yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were a therapist in the zombie apocalypse. You could make so much money if there was still money and some form of society.
My God, think of all. Oh, you could trade for like a solar charger and a toaster, some sourdough starter.
Honestly, I'm starting to see the point of the people who make like little enclaves. If you have like a cow, you can in fact make butter eventually.
Yes. Okay, okay. New medium-term goal, Enclave?
Yeah.
Alright.
Enclave safe enough for cow.
Or find cow, build Enclave around cow.
Also a valid option.
Because I feel like moving a cow is going to be a lot harder.
Worst case scenario, goat butter? Question mark.
Goat
Is goat
butter.
butter a thing? I don't know if goat butter is a thing.
Oh, goat butter, goat cheeses. Goat butter is absolutely a thing.
Oh, perfect.
Um, it occurs to me, I can't remember if that was your card or my card.
The one I just played, like the who were you with was my card, but I already answered it.
Yes. No. Because I put down the card and then I was like, wait, I didn't put down the other one,
Yeah.
did I?
The new one is yours.
Oh, perfect.
I already told you I was with a bunch of retreat idiots.
Yes. Um, I I like that we have options. Goats, sheep,
Sheep work.
cows. I mean, technically, horses could work. I almost feel like goats and sheep would be better because they're smaller. And trustworthy
I
people.
on the one hand, yes, please, butter, meat, all good stuff. On the other hand, if I wanted an enclave centered around livestock, I could have stayed home.
I mean, would you have stayed home if you knew there was a zombie apocalypse? I assume you mean your family's home. Like,
I did. I'm thinking. No. Look, I would have liked the food and the livestock and the relative safety, but oh my god.
ha, relative safety.
Yeah, no, I know
I
what
get
I
it.
did, but Jesus, just imagining the zombie apocalypse with my family.
That's the other thing is you know what it's like to be stuck with them for an uncertain amount of time.
I would have given it like 5 weeks before they started to set me up with one of the neighbor boys. Because we'd have cute kids. You
It's
know?
a terrible reason. Also, kids is not a priority right now.
Can you imagine a crying baby with you right now? You'd be dead dead. How can you run when you're 8 months pregnant? Like, stop breeding. It's the zombie apocalypse.
Reminds me of another movie I have problems with, but I'm not gonna get
Is it
into
Bird
that now.
Box?
No, I actually haven't seen that one. Probably won't now, but
That's what I'd say. I think that's a permanent condition at this point.
just people pantomiming their favorite movies. I don't know why I said
Oh,
pantomiming. They could just do it as regular plays, but that's fine.
what? Okay,
I was
so
thinking of The Quiet Place.
oh, valid. You should. So, out of character question: have you ever cat tested your cats for the Quiet Place?
No, is this for the prequel?
Yes.
No, I don't know what that is. I didn't actually see the prequel because the
Me
concept
neither.
stressed me out.
Me neither. I just saw um people doing it on TikTok because in the Quiet Place you like people grab their cats and run and the cats that stay quiet live and the people that don't die. So on TikTok people would like grab their cat and fake run across the screen and the cats that stayed quiet were dead. And they're like, you Quiet Place test your cats.
Uh, my little cow, wherever she went, she would be quiet. I believe in her. Um, because she only really meows when she needs to be fed, by which I mean she's demanding tin food, um, or when she's yawning. So that's when I would be in trouble, is when she
Tired kitty.
yawns. And
Yeah.
then she makes this hideous, like, window sound.
Perfect.
Not like the cute little chitter like she sees a bird. Oh, she does chitter at birds, but
Okay, so your cat would be dead.
yeah, but I don't know how well birds fare in the quiet. Well, I guess they're so big, they probably don't eat birds.
They
I don't
probably don't eat birds.
know.
I
I
think.
just would simply
Sorry.
combine the two movies and put a blindfold over my cat so she doesn't see the birds. Ha!
Smart. Very smart. Annie, I distracted you because you mentioned the quiet place. And I know you have a bunch of cats.
Yeah. That is a solid test that anyway.
There's a reason I would die
I'm
in the
not gonna
zombie
go find them
apocalypse,
and
and
do
it's
it now.
all of my dogs.
But like you could pick them up and they're not gonna make dog noises, are they? Are they?
They will bark their idiot heads off.
Well, yeah, but generally speaking, are they gonna bark because you're picking them up and
No, they're gonna bark because there's zombies and
yeah.
aliens.
Yeah. It's a problem with dogs. Not good, not good for any sort of invasion apocalypse
Nope.
situation.
Nope. No. Sad.
This is a
Anywho,
fun circle
little
back,
little sidestep.
little
Yeah.
sidestep, and the game that I mentioned, The Last Caravan, which is about an alien invasion, more or less, that does have a playable dog character. We just talked about this on Sword and Tea yesterday.
We did.
The dog has plot armor. Cannot die.
Perfect. All dogs should have plot armor.
All dogs should.
Unless you're playing certain horror games with me. Because if you play a dog or have a dog in Blood on the Lens, I will kill your dog.
That's fair, though. But this is not that, and we do not have a dog. Dogs are about and sometimes make noise, but are apparently zombie proof. Uh, which is mixing and matching in character and out of character. I'm gonna go back into it with that reminds me of Matthew, one of the guys from not the first group I was in, the second group I was in.
Mm-hmm.
Dog trainer. And he said his dogs, it was like an earthquake, like when animals can like tell something's going on before like people do, or like if you don't feel the shake.
Yeah.
What is the earthquake situation in the Netherlands?
We have one or two way up north, and that's because we're emptying the gas fields, and other than that, we don't.
Because you're emptying the gas field. That's stressing me out.
It's not as bad as it sounds. It's bad for the locals, and the rest of us have never felt an earthquake or anything
That's
resembling
fair.
an earthquake.
I'm guessing your closest plate is the one off Iceland?
Yeah.
Which is not close, yeah.
Actually, yeah, it's closer than the one near Italy. Yeah, I've never felt an earthquake or anything resembling one. We don't do
Must be
those.
nice.
Yes? Question mark?
Man, all right.
Focus.
It's a whole other kettle of fish. So before an earthquake, many animals can sense it. I don't know how. I don't know if it's a sonic frequency or a vibe, or he wasn't exactly clear on that. But he said before his you know, his TV switched to the news. About an hour before that, all his dogs, he had 5, I guess, at the time. I don't know if they were all his. Just lined up in the yard, just straight across, all facing the same direction, and just stood
Creepy.
stock still. And then started running around like they were being stung by hornets. And
That's so
then
weird.
just went into their kennels and curled up. And then a little while later, he turned on the news and he heard about the first rumors, basically, at that point of the outbreak.
So did he and the dogs make it?
Um, the I don't know about the dogs. When I met him, he was away from home and was trying to get back to his wife, and we were going in the same direction. I like to think the dogs have made it. He did not. I guess not technically the first person I saw gotten by the zombies.
Yeah.
I think that was probably one of the news broadcasts. But we were being chased, and a bear trap isn't really something that I was expecting to.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Kind of
It's
a
moderately inappropriate response, but I
weird
also did
thing
not
to laugh
expect this.
about.
I did not expect this to go to bear trap either. Look. I thought torn apart by zombies, sure. Fell off the roof running away from zombies, perfectly valid.
They
Bear
were running
trap?
through the woods. I wasn't expecting it either. It was a horrible sound.
Oh god. Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Matthew.
No, wait, go back. Did he go head first into the bear trap? How do you die by bear trap?
How would he know?
What if you just step in a bear trap? Like,
No, he was like
do
the
you get...
goat in Jurassic Park. The zombie, we were running from the zombies.
Oh,
He stepped in a
yeah.
bear trap.
Well, in that case, thank you, Matthew, for
Yes, he
allowing
did.
others to escape.
I appreciate that very much.
Your sacrifice may not have been willing, but it is appreciated. I hope they... Oh, I just said more horrible. I thought more horrible. I hope it was quick. That's a
You would
safe
have
way
liked
of
him.
saying
He
that,
was
right?
really quiet. I mean, there was an initial scream, I would imagine, in pain and surprise, but no, he sucked it up.
Huh.
They still got him, but he was a
Well,
trooper.
obviously. Wow.
Yeah. And if not, maybe he's running through a field somewhere.
Don't, please, don't,
Wesley.
don't over the rainbow bridge your own friend. Please don't.
Would you rather he be somewhere? Are you wanting my friend in hell? Like, to be fair, I knew him maybe 2 days, so friend is a stretch, but like,
How are the options frolicking through a field and hell? How about let's hope like he's away from the zombies and we settle for that.
oh, you mean like he survived? I was thinking
Oh,
like, no, he did not make it.
okay.
To be clear, he did not make it.
I was like, maybe when you said he sucked it up, I was like, okay, he stayed
No, I
quiet
just mean
and
he was
then
trying to like not draw attention.
Honestly, by the time you're in the bear trap, you should draw attention because that way everyone else can get away.
Yeah, I mean, we were not that far ahead. It was kind of a moot point at that point. It could have also just been the shock. I'm not a doctor.
They were just throw that. Okay,
That kind of
it's
doctor.
gonna. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I don't have a doctorate either, but that's neither here nor there.
I think you're an archaeologist. Don't you have a doctorate in archaeologist?
I had a bachelor's.
Do you think maybe that's why you didn't get any grants?
I mean, I was trying anything at that point. Like, I couldn't get accepted on anyone's, like... I think the hit and run was probably the... Not, I didn't run, but the vehicular manslaughter, I think, is the...
Oh God, the actual words. You got convicted?
I mean, I did a couple months. I still hit somebody and killed them. It was just an accident.
Yeah.
Assault
Okay.
with a deadly weapon.
Yeah, no, I'm getting the picture is becoming more clear. Huh. Note to self, stay on your good side. So you knew Matthew for like 2 days, but other than that, did you have time to get close to anyone else in any of your groups?
Um, there were a few. I mean, Matthew was pretty great because he had a lot of fun dog stories. Um,
That's an important quality. Um, Considering that there's no other forms of entertainment in this fucking world. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I
I'm
mean,
okay.
I look, if I could go down the line and, you know, pick my team, entertaining dog stories maybe not at the top of the list, but like a strong choice
It's
over.
a bonus. It's
It's
a
not like
a little
somebody's like,
extra.
well, I'm good at finger puppets. No.
No.
Um,
No, but when people pick their zombies apocalypse survival teams, now there's a mouthful. They usually go fully survival skills, and I think, oh my god, if I get bored enough, I might just kill all of you myself.
well, yeah, but
In
that's more
a
like a business relationship, right? Because, like, yeah, I am picking my team. First of all, it's not like we get a roster. It's not like fantasy football or whatever, where you can just, like, go, aha, these stats are what I like. It's like, I have wandered into this bus station, and there's a group to the left that look like emo Sunday school teachers, and the only weapon I see is like a small stick.
You fully lost me on emo Sunday school teachers. That is not
It's
an
a look.
overlap I would have
No,
considered.
no, it was a choice.
Huh.
Or on the right, you've got like the military LARPing bros.
Oh no,
Not like the actual military, because they're out doing whatever, but we're
no,
talking
yeah.
like the guys who are wearing just like camo that doesn't match any actual military. And like half those
Look,
guns are probably airsoft rifles, but like they look flashy.
you still don't need to be near those people unless you are also a cosplay military bro.
No. So I went to the other corner where there were like two people who looked in the middle. Like,
Yep.
you know, um no machetes. I'm so sorry. Um but baseball bat.
Oh, I
Yeah.
mean that's decent.
Yeah, Tanya had a baseball bat. And arms that could use it. I don't know.
We're back to a nice set of arms being everything you need.
Penny has a focus besides
Clearly.
staying alive.
And it's good arms.
um because they could swing that bat successfully. Also excellent hand-eye coordination, which yes, if we're looking for things like in a rubric of things that are useful in a survival situation. Hand-eye coordination.
Yeah.
Not too bad. And Brian, I don't really know what Brian's deal was. Did not talk a lot. Pretty sure he lost everything. Also, in a survival situation, not a good idea. Wanted to put a bell on him because the quietest fucking person.
You
He would just be there. He would just be
putting
there.
a bell on a quiet person in a zombie apocalypse makes them a little less useful.
Yeah, not like when we're moving around, but like when we were in like a situation like this, like you'd be talking to someone, like I'd be having a conversation with Tanya, and then I'd just get like the hair on the back of my neck would stand up, and like Brian would be like right fucking there. And that's not ideal because then I'm a squeaker. Like if I'm surprised, I squeak.
I know. I've noticed. I haven't said a thing because I thought it was rude.
I've gotten a lot better, to be fair.
Fair. No, this is fair. Look, you didn't squeak when you saw the zombie cat, so points for you there.
Hey, yeah, I didn't. I am getting better. But yeah, no, so he was just really quiet. He was nice, like, I guess. He wasn't not nice. But,
Do you think when you said, hey, I'm getting better, that there would have been a little thing in Georgia's face where she's like, getting better? Or getting not as attentive because you're infected?
We're getting more attuned to the
maybe we're joining the zombie groupage, you know? She's not accusing you of anything, but there is a little glimmer of you're fine. Everyone's fine.
You're getting a little testy. Are you?
No, I'm
Do you want more beans?
not in an enclosed space.
That's fair.
I would like to not be here anymore.
I don't want to crack the zombie cat window, so probably a good idea. I would also like to not be here anymore.
It's just... It doesn't sound like they're leaving anytime soon.
It really doesn't.
Normally they wander off.
It's the weird scraping sounds. Like, is that... I'm not gonna...
I don't wanna...
No, Tanya was the hardest. Like, Matthew was a good guy and hard to lose, but... No, I thought I could stick around with Tanya for a while.
Which one's Tanya again?
I
swear I've been listening to you, but there's just... Oh, baseball bat, yes.
Yeah.
I think I just sort of like went numb at the start already and just didn't like
the mass CEO casualties.
Yeah, but also at no point was surprised when someone died, and also just decided that maybe keeping your distance physically and emotionally is probably just the wisest choice. I've deliberately not made friends in the apocalypse, you know? Like, I've made allies. I've made allies. But... not to the point where I have to, like... cry over someone getting ripped to shreds. Because I don't have time for this. If you die, I will be sad.
Likewise. I'd rather you not.
Exactly. But also, if you do, not going to sit here and be heartbroken. We did mention that a therapist would clean up in the zombie apocalypse, and it would probably require several years of EMDR to become a functional person again. but I think functional person looks different mid-apocalypse.
I think it's a new functional. Yeah.
Agreed.
Apologies to whoever got the chanting at max volume in their ears. It is not the sound of either Georgia.
No, though I did try to swap to. I'll see if I can get a less chanty song, but I did need a more
Sorry, I just
tense
noticed
song.
your overlay name is Georgina, so it's fine.
Thanks for that.
Um,
I did try to find a little more tense music because we're both on our last card,
oh, it
and
was definitely spiking my anxiety. Like,
I'm thinking real hard about it, whether or not like do I reach for the gun?
what have I done? This is the most suspicious thing I've said this entire game. But what have I done?
Haven't you?
So
No, the point is reaching for the gun also means you can destroy the gun.
yes. So
And both live.
So
I'm gonna reach for the gun. I'm reaching for the gun at this point. I think it's time.
A reminder that I do not have the rules open so that we have a chance of getting through tech.
Do you want me to read the rules to you and our audience? Because we did say this is partly a learn to play this with us.
Please feel free to read the rules. I do know that now is that you can choose the gun at any time. I will just say...
At any time, instead of playing a conversation, a player may reach for the gun. If they take the gun, they must make a decision. Kill my companion, kill myself, or destroy the gun.
Which
when
you can
each
do
player
for
has
any reasons. Like, if
yes.
you are not infected, you can still turn it on yourself because it's...
You just don't want to be here anymore.
It is a terrible place to be.
Yes. Look, the person who noped out I described, that would be me if this happened for real. I am not interested in a survival scenario.
No.
Going down in the first wave.
Nope, I'm letting the
I'm not
horses
doing
out of their
this.
stalls, calling it a day.
Yeah, kill dogs first, kill myself second. Not doing this. When each player has one card remaining, they must make a decision. Play their last card or reach for the gun. If a player plays their last card, even if it was the bite, they have decided not to kill their companion. After playing their last card, a player cannot reach for the gun, even if their companion's last card is the bite. The game is over.
And to be clear, if either of us have the bite card, we have to save it for last.
We do.
And also the X card in the middle is literally just an X card. We pull it off the screen if we're having regular X card concerns. I probably shouldn't have made that one green, but it was the same color as the conversation cards. So I didn't think it through. Okay,
I have reached for the gun.
You have reached for
the gun.
I have it.
I,
Penny, am looking concerned. Are we Thelma and Louising it out of here?
I mean, I can't stay here much longer, can you?
I would rather not. I am regretting losing my machete.
Valid. I wish I had a baseball bat.
Okay. We're gonna go
I
out the window, out the door?
I mean, the window always seen as a zombie cat. How bad can a zombie cat be?
Well, I haven't seen it in a while. Have you seen it in a while?
No. I mean, I never saw it to begin with, and I think you might be hallucinating, but that is something to deal with later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll start gathering my jacket, I guess.
Yep.
I am going to turn... Penny is going to turn her back and...
God, I hope you're not infected.
Pick up her... I hope you're not infected. I hope you don't think I'm infected. And
Are you turning your back on me?
I am turning my back on you and picking up my jacket that I used as my pillow. And very clearly does not have a baseball bat in it.
Yep. Or a machete.
Yeah. You'd know if I still had the machete. That's a very hard thing to hide.
I'm choosing to neither kill you or kill myself. I'm saying Thelma and Louise it out the window. Oh no, we don't get to see the last cards. This is the worst. All right.
Never know.
We'll never know.
Penny turns back around, fastens her jacket around her waist. All right, let's do this.
Let's do this. Georgia will have the gun ready to shoot any and all zombies, cats or otherwise. Deep breath. Let's do it.
I'll open the window while you cover me.
I guess that's fade out because we'll never know.
Fade out. We'll never know.
This is a fun game, though.
I liked it a lot, actually.
I did.
Are you okay not knowing what the other two cards are? Well, you know what your card is.
I know what I have in my
I know
hand.
what my card is.
Yeah, I just don't know what your card is. And if I know what the other two on the table were, I didn't look. How about this? We don't say it now. We're gonna be those horrible people. Take a screenshot of your hand, post it on Discord. If people want to know, they have to join the Discord.
Okay. What I will do is I'm going to edit this anyway so that your name matches.
Thank you.
If you are watching this on YouTube, I will post the final two cards after the credits in a fade out.
Perfect.
And I'm going to go back to... Oh, your camera's in a different spot. That's exciting.
This was a fun game, though.
This was a fun game. I liked this.
And also, I like having a super clear win condition.
Impossible to not get there. Like, you're literally on a countdown.
You're literally on a countdown. You never have to doubt if you have something to talk about with the conversation cards.
Mm-hmm.
I did not prepare my character at all, but if you want to prepare a character, you can. So that's entirely up to you.
We had not talked about this in advance, weirdly.
But not like us at all.
Well, I kind of assumed you hadn't because I think I asked you yesterday for a character name. And then I asked you again today, which is part of the reason it's...
wrong on the overlay.
Yeah.
In my defense, I have made fully fleshed out characters, named my entire extended family, picked 4 classes, 2 subclasses, and never named myself.
That's
Do you know
fair.
at what point I named Mochi?
I don't.
It was well after I made her family tree.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I figured that we would have like the names or whatever, and I had a bare bones sketch, like not nearby family, archaeologist working in a bookstore, which weirdly specific, but like that was it.
Yeah. I went as far as not local, had a ton of family and didn't want to be around them anymore because they're so suffocating. And also, if you don't talk to them often enough, they just sort of forget what you're up to anyway.
The family situation, it reminded me of a mix of the families from the Darcy Coates series. I think it's the Black Winter series, which is, they're not zombies, but it's close enough. It's like how The Last of Us is like they're zombies, but they're really infected. Like,
yeah.
But it reminded me of the overbearing giant family, but also the like prepper farm. It's not my favorite of her books, but I like them all the same.
I had to mention a Newsflash trilogy at some point because those
You did.
are by far my favorite books.
You did. And I keep thinking that I have read them for no apparent reason because I confused it with Parasite, which ruined my life. The first one.
I liked Parasite.
I love Parasite. Parasite is so
So,
good, but it's hideously gross.
fun fact, the Newsflash trilogy and It's a Sort of Novellas are better than Parasite.
I have them. Actually,
Um,
actually, that is the audiobook I will get next because
oh, good.
that's where I'm getting most of my reading done. Um,
Hang on.
Dog?
You keep talking. I'm just gonna call my husband to check on the puppy.
Yeah. Um, well, I was gonna say something about. Well, I'll wait until Annick's back for that. Um, thank you. This is gonna sound like a wrap up, but I am genuinely going to thank all of you for sticking around or rejoining us for this chaotic playthrough because the playthrough not really chaotic.
No,
Tech,
tech. The
I still don't know what happened. But closing the like text file,
rules?
the single PDF of the rules
The
should not.
one-page PDF.
So I'm gonna investigate that because obviously there's a issue there. Are you back from dog stuff?
I am. It turns out the suspicious noises was already my husband and not the puppy.
I was gonna make a joke about that, and then I was like, nah, I make enough fun of him without ever like actually talking to him that I should probably like.
Never even met him. Look, Nicholas,
It's
the kind of person that is fine with you making
he's a
fun of
very
him.
good sport. He knows
He
it's
is.
well, he
He
doesn't hear
is.
it first of all, which is why I think maybe it's a little rude. But he knows it's in good jest. Um,
Yes,
Annick,
that's me. Should I do my sign off so you
no,
can do all of the channel stuff?
no, yes, eventually, but no.
Okay.
We have just done our third motherfucking one shot
We're doing it, Eva. We're
in a
learning.
reasonable amount of time. Like we
We
are
did.
under barely, but like
We are.
not even barely. Like we did end in pretty good time.
Yeah.
And we didn't have to pull the ripcord to do it.
No.
Um,
I. Yeah. Go
I'm
us.
proud of us.
Me too.
And
This is
also
three in a row,
three in a
even.
row.
Wow.
And that's
You're so
including
good.
like bonus people last week for it's even harder to manage chaos with more people. Um
Last week though, so with the
thank you guys.
no, no, but last week had more of a GM type setup where I had to corral the cats, which makes me weirdly better at time management. Whereas
Yeah.
when I'm one of the cats, all bets are off.
No, I saw the to be clear, I did see the rails, but also
Look, I needed them.
if I'd been anything but a Quokka, it would have been fine.
True.
But also,
But this game is a good countdown.
I
So does Murder's Ghosts.
Murderous Ghosts does if you are willing to, if you're aware of and happy to break out of the loops that you can get trapped. Like
There are loops.
you are
Yeah.
supposed to be in loops because it even calls them loops, but it's
Yes.
too
Oh,
easy
they're
to get
okay.
in loops that are repetitive, like in a
Yeah.
bad way. There's got to be a better way of saying that. We should probably
Also,
like collate
we
our thoughts on
shouldn't
these.
load too much because next week I'm running a one shot that we're already planning to be a two shot because we've never managed to do You're in Space and Everything's Fucked as a one shot.
Admittedly, we've only tried it once, and the first time we genuinely didn't know what we were doing. This time we have the creators like blessing on no. You
There
just
is no
do
win
it.
condition. You
You
just keep
just
going.
do it. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. But so
Also, this time I'm not even torturing you.
no. No. I I will have some sort of text sorted out by then for sure. Uh all the paperwork and stuff says it's 2 shots, so whatever. So yes, I do want to thank Dan Enders for making a very readable, very clear. Like there's not art, there's not we were just talking about game design yesterday. Um it doesn't need it. Like you could have it with like incredible layouts and like whatever. It's I don't want to say perfect because there is also the how do you decide who goes first? Um
Never mind. I I think the only thing is you get the print and play, but it was pretty messy to
the
set
print
it up
and
for
play is the
playing
cards though.
online. Yeah, no, the when you want to play it online thing, this very much assumes a table with two people, which on the one hand I love, but
I
at the
still don't
other
know.
hand is not something uh how a lot of people play games anymore. I like a here's an itch.io setup for running this online.
Yeah, I would like to
But that's
see.
also a lot to ask for like a single page RPG.
Um, oh God, I don't remember. And this is nothing against Dan. This is most creators
We don't know him, but
do
he's
stuff like
probably
this.
fine.
Probably fine. Yeah, we're not speaking to his character at all, because we
No.
do not know him. But this game was great. But
Yes.
there is a creator. I don't remember who it is off the top of my head, but they did the Midwestern Moms TTRPG, and that kit is a kit, and it's like this cute, like you've got the game, but it also comes with pieces to make an overlay for streaming and stuff like that. And absolutely not necessary, but I love that. And I'm surprised more, especially bigger games. Like,
I I don't know what their actual name is, but Miss Western Moms is on cutest patoots itch.io.
oh yes, and they don't go by that anymore.
Oh, Angel.
Yeah, I think so. That sounds right.
Angel, aka cutest patoot.
Yeah.
But
Um,
some games come with a full, if you want to run this as a stream thing, here's a folder with assets. And other games are like, well, you have a PDF with one A4. Good luck. Which both are valid, but the
maybe we
more
should
of these
branch
games,
out, you and I,
more
and
of the
like offer game creators like, hey, if you want to do that, like we will, if you pay us, make you a little stream kit for.
yeah, I can. We're already making a stream kit a week at this point
It's fine. It's
because
fine.
we don't learn the rules, but we do make assets.
And we don't tell each other the password until the morning of. Um,
I thought it copied the settings along with the project.
I am just razzing Anniek because, but
I shared
also
a project
points.
and didn't give her
Points
access.
that I was able to find this background image just by like guessing keywords.
Look, we've been doing this for a while now. You know the way I go about making these things.
Yeah. Also, feel free to
Yeah.
just use the same project. It's fine.
Right.
I usually make tweaks anyway. Um,
Gets,
as you can tell,
you don't love my designs.
I do love your designs. Am I not using basically your design?
You are.
Um,
It's true.
the X's are even in exactly the same spot you had them.
Very impressive.
Anyway, um,
I feel like we're getting distracted again.
it's. I'm sorry if you're here for Anniek and Eva's chaotic playthroughs. You're gonna get a little bit of banter at the
Chaos?
beginning, a little bit more banter at the beginning, more banter sprinkled throughout, sort of like a funfetti cake, and then banter at the end. Celebration cake, you know what I'm talking about.
You called me funfetti.
You
No.
are funfetti. Also, I did genuinely, for a brief moment, think a double decker toaster was some incredible European design that I had never seen or heard of, and I
No,
thought you
but
were like commenting on
I
like the amount of
had
slots.
I had a college roommate that put the toaster on the side to make cheese melts in the regular toaster. So and it wouldn't catch fire.
Wild. I do
Yeah.
agree that the bags are a terrible idea, but also that brie banana, that was absolute character bleed. I want a brie banana panini so badly right now. I might make one.
We actually were taught in one of those home ec classes in school to make banana. cheese tuna melts.
Oh, yeah.
As someone who doesn't eat cheese, I ate a lot of tuna that week.
I would imagine. I feel like that one depends on the cheese.
I'm European, we only have good cheese.
You say that, but then you're like, is goat butter a thing? So I do have some questions.
That was in character, Eva.
Okay. I'm just saying, it's clear you're not Swiss. Um,
Thank you.
um,
If you heard Swiss German, it's blah. It's a language.
uh, my first thought was just how they fertilize those incredibly green rolling hills and mountains.
Cow shit.
Cow shit. Don't Google it. It's very pastoral mood killing. Mood.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Don't.
I think we've had more puns this game than like any other, or at least recently.
This is true. We were very
In
good
this
last
time
week.
slot,
I
anyway.
expected way more puns last week.
I yes,
Yes.
it was. There was other stuff going on.
True. A lot. Last week was very. Last week really put the chaos in chaotic because we did You Awaken in a Strange Place and it's just nothing but shenanigans for 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
The tone of this game is a little different.
Thought we did pretty okay overall.
We did.
Laughing at someone in a bear trap is going to stick with me for the rest of my life.
I just didn't see the bear trap coming, and apparently neither did he.
He absolutely did not. Well, and because I actually went through some like, oh, what are some like comedic ways to? And then I was like, actually, a bear trap's fucking terrifying.
It's awful. Like your leg is being crushed,
I
and you're
hate it.
bleeding, and you're getting ripped apart by zombies.
I just saw the movie version of. I do love the idea of it being a cat with mange, and I'm gonna be honest, Penny probably would not be noticing the difference. What it really was my cat up
Georgia,
on a sheet of glass picture frame that I have, and I did not want her little cow weight to break it.
Georgia did consider that maybe you were hallucinating the cat, but not enough to shoot you
fair.
for it.
Yeah, no, I was trying to do that thing where we incorporate like real world concerns. So thank you for not shooting me based on that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I just watched the Until Dawn movie, which has bear trap, and
yes,
choices were made.
they certainly were.
You want me to do the wrap up, huh?
How about I do mine and then you do the
channel stuff. Yeah, go for it.
Hi, my name is Anniek. I go by She They Pronouns. I'm here every Sunday, either doing a chaotic playthrough with Eva and or Eva, Anniek, and guests, depending on the system we're picking, or I'm here for longer term stuff. I've been on Humblewood. That may or may not be getting a season 3, depending on how fast Hit Point Press can get their new goodies out. But also we're looking at a longer term season 3 of Wiesen. But before we get there, next week I will be running You're in Space and Everything's Fucked, where I will play the station, trying to brutally, gruesomely, wetly murder the struggler, who will be played by nobody other than Michael, who has repeatedly requested that I step on his neck. And I fully intend to, and I'm massively looking forward to it. Everything else, keep an eye on the Sorting Key socials and Discord. I am currently a Sorting Key exclusive, so anything I'll be planning and or casting for will be on the Sorting Key everything. I think that covers it for us because I don't think we picked anything after that yet because scheduling's awful. We already had to talk about when European daylight savings is today because there's always a time where Europe goes to winter time and America doesn't, and suddenly I have to be online at 4:30 p.m. But that's it for me because everything else is undecided. We have 2 weeks to plan something. I'm sure we'll manage. 3 weeks. I'm off the 14th.
Um,
3 whole weeks to plan.
I'm really glad I did that command right. I was trying to add a marker to clip that bit about traumatizing Michael. Um, and I was worried I was just going to type traumatize Michael in chat. Like, that's a normal thing to say. Um,
You're the one who's been telling people that I will eat your bones. So
I only did it twice
somewhere,
to two separate
somewhere,
people.
somehow, I'm getting a reputation, and it might have been because I described ripping someone's rib cage open on a recent stream.
Mitch got you a goblet or a glass once, right? What does it say?
Oh, the front says, I'm really nice.
Uh huh.
And other side says the dead must be silent because we were playing 10 candles
Such a good line.
and I was describing something really, really gross. And whose character had already died was going in the background. And I was like, nah, the dead must be silent. So they muted themselves.
Man, that'd be a great game title. All right, working on that.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
put a marker on that one as well.
yeah, yeah. Yes, Bigger, you were one of the two. Alex was the other one. Um, all right.
I probably deserved it.
Uh, we have recently closed some applications. I have little birds chittering in my ear that we will probably be casting for some stuff coming up soon. Um, I am really excited about the systems and concepts people have been kicking around. Um, so you all in chat already know Discord's the first place you'll hear about that. Coming up this week, we have Gate Night on Tuesday. We have the finale question mark of the Magnus Archives on Thursday. I believe it is for real the finale, but I'm really hoping it comes back in some form or another. We are off this week for Horizon's Call. So the next thing after Magnus Archives is going to be You're in Space and Everything's Fucked. In this happy little time slot, followed up by a Sword and Tea where Derek is going to sit down with Will Fish and talk about, I believe this is going to be the last day of the Kickstarter. We've already backed it because I cannot not. It is Candlelight Inquisition, which is, it's got gorgeous art. It is political intrigue. It is up like 16 people on this channel's alleys. So,
Don't forget to put it on the Trello board.
yeah. Yeah. And I believe they're already all spoken for, but I heard about it, and Will was recommended to us via Jen from Long Dog Dice, because Jen is doing a set of dice for a certain backer level.
Yeah.
So Will also has good
They
taste
did
in dice makers.
They did expand that backer level, so I don't know if the
Oh,
expanded ones are also already gone. So you're just gonna have to look at their
yeah.
Kickstarter and find out.
That's exciting to hear, and yeah, I don't know because I've not checked that level recently. Um, there was something. Neek mentioned being gone the 14th. So I will
I
say
did.
that is Derek's birthday. These two things are not related. Neek is
No.
not dipping out because it's Derek's birthday. But we are going to have a puppy game. Puppy roll?
Roll. Puppy roll. I
It's
was
D&D
incredibly
with
sad.
dogs.
I have 3 dogs that I love an unhealthy amount, and yet I cannot play the puppy game.
I suspect we will be doing it again. I will be running it.
Just use my dogs as NPCs. They're
They are
amazing.
absolutely going to be NPCs. I already have the photos and I love them so much.
Perfect.
It is going to be benefiting Canine Companions for Independence, and that is now an active Tiltify campaign that we are going to have up along with PCRF
Yay!
indefinitely, basically. So we will have multiple dog games, I'm sure.
Huzzah!
Yeah.
I will be attending a concert.
Who are you going to go see?
There, God, that's a complicated answer. It's called Arian, and it is a prog rock weird metal project set up by a singular Dutch person. Only he gets like 30 people from world famous other metal prog rock hippie bands to come and all join together on albums. So
That's
there's
such
people
a cool
from like
concept.
20 of my favorite bands, and one will have their singer coming, and the other one will like have their drummer coming. And he always said there's no way I could ever stage this because I can never get everyone together in one place at the same time. They've managed 3 times before, which is considering the fact this is the 30th anniversary. Says a lot
That's
about the
wild.
logistics and the planning. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna see like just a wide variety of my favorite people from the metal space performing the music I've been listening to since I've been 11.
I wonder if you'll see, was it Anna that you ran into at a concert?
Probably,
Yeah,
yeah.
there was some, yeah.
Well,
Um,
she was at more of a hippie vibe than a
I can't,
metal.
it
Who
was
knows? There's overlap.
a million years
Anyway,
ago.
I'm incredibly excited, and as much as I regret missing Puppy Game,
Yeah,
I am
no.
stoked about this concert.
Um, I am pretty sure there's like 18 other things I'm supposed to say, but I'm tired. We are gonna go raid
Valid.
Crit Hit Chronicles. They are doing a one shot called Hammerfall, and yeah, go send some love. Um, Real happy to see the spelling of that one. I'm not gonna lie. Um,
I figured.
um, why is it 6 a.m.?
It's 10 p.m. where I live, so time is a weird soup.
Time is a weird soup. And honestly, I know I just said we're rating, but I'm gonna say this real quick. I always appreciate like our players, viewers, like every time someone says something about time, like we have a player who wakes up at midnight to
Yeah.
come on one of our shows. Just everyone's
We've
incredible.
we've played with someone who woke up at 4 a.m.
Yeah,
from I think the Philippines to
yeah.
join. Yeah. Amazing.
Are you thinking of Thunderbolts or was that someone else? Oh no, that
Thinking
was Nikki.
Triangle
Yeah,
Agency? Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, no,
Triangle
multiple
Agency.
people do that. It's
Yep.
just wild to me. I love everybody. Um, that makes sense. All right, take care of yourselves. Get some rest when you can. Hydrate. Um, Pet your pets. I don't think we usually do that as a
Stretch.
sign off, but I do
Please
love pets.
stretch.
Stretch. You never know when the
Stretch.
zombie apocalypse is coming around the corner.
We're all too old not to stretch.
Oh God, don't remind me. Take care of yourselves, and we will see you next time.
Bye bye.